All right, what's up, y'all? I'm here to bring you a very important update on Ethereum. There's some very interesting things that happening on the technicals that I think you need to be aware of, and as well some very macro off-chart factors that I think is going to be very explosive for Ethereum and cryptocurrency in the month of February. I think this next month is going to be crazy. There's a few very important things we need to keep our eye out for. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis and talk about the macro factors that you need to be aware of if you're in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So if you'd like to send that, please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. So guys, just to describe what I see happening with Ethereum right now, we're currently in this ascending triangle / ascending channel. We're macro bullish. We're making higher highs and higher lows. The most important EMA I think we need to keep an eye out for in order to remain short-term bullish is currently the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, because it's the EMA that most closely hugs the lower extremities of this ascending triangle. If we start to break below the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, I believe we're no longer short-term bullish and we need to rethink Ethereum's price structure. As well, a few important EMAs we need to keep our eye out for is the 100 EMA on the 4-hour and the 100 EMA on the 6-hour. So on the 4-hour, we're currently finding support there. If we cannot hold support here, kind of at 1270, 1280, I think we're likely to fall back down to the 100 EMA on the 6-hour, kind of from 12, around 1220, I'd say. Another thing to note as well, we really start to see lots of volume start to pick up from anywhere from like 1240 to 1220, a lot of volume picking up there. The 100 EMA on the 6 hours right there. Last time we pumped and then dumped, we found support on the 100 EMA on the 6 hour. So this is a very, very strong support level for Ethereum. If we fell back down to 1240 to 1220, consider that a blessing. That would be the accumulation phase of a lifetime, because I think Ethereum could do something very similar to this. Right, guys. So that's where I would be looking to accumulate Ethereum if we fell below the 100 EMA on the 4-hour. And again, we could always break down below the screen line and below the 200 EMA on the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, but there's a lot of support at these regions from 1240 to 1220. Now let's take a look at our indicators here. Our indicators do look bearish, folks. Looking at the 6-hour, things look bearish crossovers, everything's going down. It looks bad, looks bearish. Looking at the 4-hour, bearish crossover. Weighted MACD on the way down. Stochastic on the way down. Looks bad, looks bearish. Now, if we look at the 1-hour, the lower time frames, we're starting to see some signs that Ethereum could potentially have found a bottom, potentially have found support. MACD starting to tick up. Stochastic, bullish crossover. RSI was in the oversold region and is now moving up. If we take a look here at the half-hour looks even more bullish. Stochastic, bullish crossover on the way up. Weighted MACD, bullish crossover on the way up. Regular MACD starting to tick up. RSI, higher highs in higher lows there. It's looking bullish. So shorter time frames looking bullish. Ultimately, I think this is just saying we're finding temporary support on the 100 EMA here on the 4-hour. If that doesn't hold, then we're going here, in my opinion, folks. So guys, these are currently the most important things we need to keep our eye out for in terms of the technicals as well. Just to kind of summarize here with the technicals, with the on chart stuff. We have max 25 days, maximum 25 days before we break out of this macro ascending triangle. Whatever way we break out, we're likely to trend in that direction for quite some time. And if we take the height of this ascending triangle and we assume this is the breakout point, could we see Ethereum at well over $2,000, $2,000 Ethereum? I think we very well could see $2,000 Ethereum in the month of February, because the on chart technicals look very bullish, but so do the off chart technicals, guys. There's some very important things that you guys need to be aware of. Ethereum is leaving exchanges, as we can see by this chart. Whenever there's almost like a direct correlation between when Ethereum starts to leave exchanges and when the price of Ethereum starts to rise, because there's less selling pressure and there's less supply, therefore price rises. And Ethereum on exchanges is at a recent all-time low. Very, very interesting to see when we're near a very macro ascending triangle, and therefore near an apex, and therefore near a breakout. Very interesting to see. As well, guys, something that I've been saying on this channel for a while now, Ethereum is the next Bitcoin. What do I mean by that? I think Ethereum is the next cryptocurrency that institutions are most likely to move into, and we're already seeing it, guys. Grayscale, I believe it owns. I could be wrong, but I think they own the most Bitcoin, and they're now moving into Ethereum. Guys, we're starting to see the institutions, the big whales, the big players move into Ethereum. This is extremely bullish. Guys, not only that, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy is holding a webinar this February 3rd and 4th for every corporation and executive that's open-minded to the idea of Bitcoin and crypto. He's going to give them his playbook, how to get into crypto, best practices. Basically, he's going to soothe every corporation, every executive that's open-minded to crypto into Bitcoin. Guys, this is hugely bullish. I imagine a few months from now, once these quarterly filings get released for quarter 1 2021, we're going to see a bunch of corporations having bought into Bitcoin around February, and I bet you this conference is going to cause a massive spike in Bitcoin buying, because literally, guys, every corporation, every executive who's open-minded and wants to learn more is going to be at that webinar. So I would not be the least bit surprised if we see a huge spike in whales and corporations, individual rich people buying into Bitcoin sometime throughout February. So this is very bullish to see. And why am I mentioning this Bitcoin webinar in an Ethereum video? Because, guys, Ethereum is the next Bitcoin. It's the next cryptocurrency that institutions are most likely to take a look at. I bet you anything, a few of those corporations that get into Bitcoin are going to want to learn more about crypto, are going to learn about Ethereum. Maybe they like Ethereum. Maybe they say maybe we're too late to Bitcoin and they want to get into Ethereum. Guys, this is hugely bullish for Bitcoin and the market as a whole, because Bitcoin leads the market, folks. And the reason why I keep harping on Ethereum and why I'm so bullish on it is because every bull run, the top altcoins and top cryptos reached their all-time highs and vastly surpassed it. Bitcoin's all-time highs was $20,000. It's at over $30,000. It surpassed it. Ethereum is still below its all-time highs. It is just a matter of time, in my opinion, before Ethereum tackles its all-time highs and vastly surpasses it. So, guys, just be aware, these cryptocurrency is the most highly volatile asset class in the world. You should expect it's theoretically possible to see a 5, 10, 15, 30% pullback tomorrow. That is totally possible. Crypto is highly volatile, guys. Be aware that that's a possibility. But I think the more time goes on, the more likely it is that Ethereum tackles its all-time highs and confidently surpasses it. There's so many things pointing towards the long-term bullishness of Ethereum. I think it's the next coin that the institutions are most likely to get into. Ethereum 2.0 is being rolled out, which is locking up a bunch of Ethereum's liquidity for extended periods of time. Ethereum is now deflationary. Not only that, the developers are considering starting to burn some Ethereum. That hasn't happened yet, but it's a consideration. But bottom line is, guys, institutions are flooding into this space. We're near a macro ascending triangle, near a breakout. The fundamental cycles point towards the long-term bullish case. The off-chain metrics as well. Everything looks so bullish for Ethereum in crypto long term, guys. Long term, I think this bull market is likely to peak out around September, October this year. I think Bitcoin is likely to peak out September, October this year, and Ethereum and the altcoins roughly a month afterwards. In our Discord group, in the resources section, there's a chart by Trading Shot who broke down the Bitcoin cycles. You can check that out to understand what I'm referring to when I refer to the cycles and when I think the market's going to peak out. So join our Discord. Link for that will be down in the description. That's where you can check out that chart that I'm referring to. So, guys, we're so early in the cycle. I think Ethereum has many months to tackle its all-time highs and vastly surpass it. I think at the peak of this bull run, Ethereum's likely to reach the tens of thousands of dollars, but I'm kind of basing that off what Bitcoin does. My long-term price predictions for Ethereum are fully based off Bitcoin, because last time around, Ethereum hit over 10% of Bitcoin's price at the peak. So I think this time around, something perhaps similar is at the very least likely to happen. So I think if Bitcoin reaches $100,000, Ethereum's going to 10,000. I think if Bitcoin's going to 200,000, I think Ethereum's going to 20,000. I think if Bitcoin's going to 300,000, I think Ethereum's going to 30,000. So, guys, these are my thoughts. I really wanted to make this video to arm you guys with all the knowledge you need to know in order to succeed in these markets, whether you're looking to trade, accumulate, Hold for the long term. Stay tuned to this channel. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell, become notified, and notifications. Check out our Discord. We have helpful resources there for people who want to learn technical analysis, want to improve in trading, and just want to learn and hear what other people are thinking about crypto. Check that out. Link down in the description below. I hope I've helped you guys out. Those are all my thoughts from now. Stay tuned to the channel, folks. Take care.